Om Tat Sat. Welcome to Gyan Bhakti. We focus on spirituality, Vedanta, and Sanatana Dharma. Please subscribe our channel for mystical meanings of the scriptures and daily satsang. Our humble prostrations to all pervading Brahman, our worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayananda Ji Maharaj, all sages and scriptures, and to the divinity in each of you. We are currently exploring the scripture Mysticism of Mahabharata. Commentary is by Sri Swami Jyotirmayananda ji and narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. We are currently studying the Drona Parva, and we will be studying the episode of Ashwathama seeking revenge. When Dronacharya's son Ashwathama learned about the circumstances of his father's death, he was overcome by terrible anger and wanted to destroy Krishna and the entire Pandava army. With this in mind, he brought out a special weapon presided by Lord Vishnu and known as Narayana Astra, which was infallible in its destructive capacity. As soon as it was discharged by Ashwathama, that weapon manifested immense energy, and from each arrow, numerous other arrows emanated until there were arrows aimed at every soldier. Seeing this, Krishna immediately instructed everyone in the Pandava army to lay down the arms and remain prostrate in an act of adoration to that great weapon. That was the only way that Narayana Astra could be nullified. Everyone followed these directions except Bhima, who considered prostrating himself in this way to be a form of humiliation. However, before Arjuna could destroy him, Krishna and Arjuna brought Bhima down by force. Thus, the great Narayana Astra, which could be used only once, swept all over the Pandavas without doing any harm, and then returned to Ashwathama, who recovered it with disbelief and amazement. As a last resort, Ashwathama employed another weapon known as Agneya Astra, the weapon presided by the fire god. When discharged, this weapon blazed with such immense energy that it seemed as if stars were falling from the sky. Within the twinkling of an eye, the great portion of the Pandava army was burned to ashes. The Kaurava army began to cheer, thinking that Krishna and Arjuna had been killed. But soon, out of the smoke and confusion created by that weapon, Krishna and Arjuna remained unharmed with their chariot intact and their horses as healthy as before. Seeing this, the remaining Pandava army began to shout with great joy, and Ashwathama fled from the battlefield in amazement, colored by despair and disappointment. Mystically speaking, the account of how the Pandavas survived Narayana Astra proclaims the glory of surrender to God. By attaining perfection in the act of surrender, one can nullify the mightiest forces in the world. Agneastra is symbolic of the fire of intuitional knowledge that destroys all the karmas except the prarabdha karma, the fructifying karma, which is the basis of one's present embodiment. Even this prarabdha, though apparently effective, does not mar the inner spiritual freedom of an enlightened soul. That is why Krishna and Arjuna emerge in their chariot and continue to fight until the victory is fully secured. Hari Om Tat Sat.